Let's jump right into it. Number 8, the phantom vibration in your pocket. You know that feeling when you swear your phone buzzed, but when you check it, there's nothing there? That's not an accident. Tech companies have trained your brain to expect constant stimulation through something called intermittent reinforcement scheduling. It's the same technique used in gambling machines. Your brain releases dopamine not when you get a notification, but when you think you might get one. They've literally rewired your neural pathways to crave their product every few minutes. The scary part: most people check their phones over 150 times per day, and about 30% of those checks are phantom vibrations your brain manufactured. You're essentially hallucinating digital interactions that don't exist. Number 7, the grocery store maze that empties your wallet. Ever wonder why milk and bread are always at the back of the store? It's not convenience, it's psychological warfare. Retail architects design stores using something called the Gruen effect, named after the guy who invented shopping malls. They deliberately make you lose track of time and your original intentions. The wide entrance makes you slow down and relax. The slight right turn most people naturally take leads you past the highest profit items, those in-cap displays at the end of aisles. They're positioned exactly where your eyes naturally focus when turning corners. Even the music tempo is calculated to match the optimal shopping pace they want you to maintain. When stores play slower music, people spend 38% more time shopping and buy significantly more items. Number 6, the authority costume that makes you obey. A simple white lab coat increases perceived credibility by over 70%, even when the person wearing it has zero relevant expertise. This goes way beyond doctors and scientists. Watch how differently people respond to someone in a business suit versus casual clothes asking for the same favor. Security uniforms, pilot uniforms, even fake badges create instant psychological compliance. The Milgram experiments prove that people will literally shock strangers just because someone in a lab coat tells them to. But here's the modern twist: this works through video calls too. Studies show that people wearing formal attire on Zoom are perceived as more competent and trustworthy, even when their expertise is identical to casually dressed participants. Number 5, the menu psychology that picks your dinner. Restaurants don't just list food, they architect your decisions through menu engineering. Items placed in the upper right corner of a menu are ordered 40% more often because that's where Western eyes naturally land first. Those ridiculously expensive items at the top, they're not meant to be ordered. They're decoys that make everything else seem reasonably priced by comparison. It's called anchoring bias. Descriptions matter too. Calling something grandma's hand-cut fries instead of just French fries increases orders by 25% and customer satisfaction by 15%, even when it's the exact same frozen potato product. The font choices, spacing, and even the weight of the paper subconsciously influence how much you're willing to spend. Number 4, the social proof illusion that controls your choices. Ever notice how Netflix shows you what's trending now or popular in your area? These lists aren't just data, they're behavioral nudges designed to create artificial social pressure. When people see that others are watching something, they're 60% more likely to click on it themselves, even if it doesn't match their usual preferences. This manufactured social proof extends everywhere. Hotels tell you most guests reuse towels. Websites show you how many people are currently viewing an item. Tax notices mention that most citizens pay on time. The technique works because humans are hardwired to follow the crowd for survival, but now that instinct is being weaponized to influence everything from your entertainment choices to your political opinions. Number 3, the scarcity theater that empties your bank account. Those countdown timers on shopping websites, most of them are completely fake. The only 3 left in stock warnings, often fictional. But they work because scarcity triggers an ancient survival mechanism in your brain. When something appears limited, your rational decision-making shuts down and panic buying takes over. Airlines pioneered this with only 2 seats left at this price messages. Now everyone uses it. The psychological pressure is so intense that people will buy things they don't need, can't afford, and wouldn't want under normal circumstances. Studies show that adding artificial scarcity to any product increases sales by an average of 200%, even when customers later discover the scarcity was manufactured. Number 2, the reciprocity trap that turns no into yes. Free samples aren't generosity, they're psychological weapons. When someone gives you something for free, even something tiny and worthless, your brain activates a powerful reciprocity program that makes you feel obligated to give something back. This is why grocery stores offer free cheese cubes and software companies give free trials. The reciprocity effect is so strong that it works even when people know they're being manipulated. Charities discovered that including free address labels and donation requests increases response rates by over 300%. The labels cost pennies to produce but generate millions in donations because people feel guilty throwing away a gift without reciprocating. Number 1, the confirmation bias algorithm that shapes your reality. This is the big one. Social media platforms use sophisticated AI to create echo chambers that feel like the natural flow of information, but they're actually carefully curated reality bubbles. The algorithm doesn't show you what's true or important. It shows you what will keep you scrolling. It learns your political leanings, your fears, your insecurities, and feeds you content that confirms what you already believe while triggering emotional responses. The goal isn't to inform you, it's to addict you. The average person now gets 65% of their news from social media, but they're not seeing the same reality as their neighbors. Everyone lives in a customized information bubble designed to maximize engagement, not truth. This isn't just changing opinions, it's fracturing society into separate realities that can't even agree on basic facts. I'll make similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.